Hello and welcome back to our Zimbabwe campaign. We're at war with damn near everyone who's important in Europe, with the exception of, like, Poland and Lithuania. And I guess in this world, Bohemia is important too, and England. But not really as strong in this game. But anyway, it's going well. We've taken our war goal and we're kind of just sitting on stuff, waiting. We've got a French army here, and we just took tech, so hopefully we'll be able to actually fight them. In fact, I'm gonna take this guy and I'm marching directly there. We're in the process of upgrading all of our fleets. We just got the tech to do so. Yeah, we have a heavy ship now, and we're gonna need to build. Well, we are building a flagship because the French sunk ours, and then we have our replacement to get us up to 60 light ships right in there. And I'm just gonna keep going with the game. We also make a ton of money via trade here, and we do still lose a ton more. We actually would make more money if I could be able to kick Portugal out of here. Let's look at what they have for their trade power. So looks like it's just the merchant here combined with their global trade modifiers, which are harming us. We make 113 ducats a month. We are the top-ranked... No, we're not the top-ranked Wraith Power. We're close. The Ottomans are in our way. Ooh, I didn't check colonies. I'm going around checking stuff out, making sure everything looks good here. We should have... Okay, we are replacing our expended colonies and going to get one to replace this colony that's about to finish. Trying to think how I want to go about winning this war. Unless I occupy the war goal and it eventually gives us 100%, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. The only thing I can think of is exhausting everybody who's not Spain, and then slowly marching up and taking their North African lands. I think that could be doable. You have how many troops? 123 troops, just you alone, not counting your colonies, which is a frightening amount. But I also think I'm not going to have to worry too much about what is going on here. I told this guy to go and siege their one little colony they have right here. I might actually seize it using military points. In fact, that probably will be what I'm going to do there. All right, let's see how this battle goes. We outnumber them 2-1, and we have comparable tech now that I've upgraded. We've also got the homies with us. Oh, Nuke still gives us military access. If I cancel this, let's pull back from Kitara. Will one of my vassals get me military access here? Yeah, we're also winning that battle, which is nice to see. Wonder where they're going to run to. One's good. Normally, whenever you get military access, and you cancel it, one of the AI will go and get it in your stead to replace it. Normally, if you have allies in the war, I don't have any allies though, which is the problem here. I guess we'll just have to pay the penalty. Let's go deal with the Venetians. I guess one of the light ships there was not upgraded. Who's rat trade? Let's get you to go back to port for a second. I can't afford it. 600 ducats to upgrade our navy there. Let us land on that colony. We'll be seizing it. I think while this war is going on, we'll do our expansions into Africa, or Australia, not Africa. And then potentially jump on Ethiopia when this truce is up in a year and just kind of chain these together. That should be a dead Venice. It's been a while since we got that Flora of Zimbabwe event. Gundo is colonized. Kassanja. Let's take a look at that. Kassanja. Yeah, we need to get through a year without having a revolt there in order to get that to go down. Because I don't have any troops there to handle that, which is unfortunate. Alright, let's go back to getting our spy network builds up on Katara. Yeah, we're about at the limit of being able to get actual useful claims on. All right, it looks like Castile has arrived down here. I think it's time to... Let's look at my separatists here. Waleta. Do I try to march? I can't march up here, right? There's the whole... the French and everybody. I gotta just hold, so... We'll just sit down here and wait. Hopefully they're draining manpower trying to march to us. That's stack white. That's nice to see. Yeah, that's enough money to upgrade another trade fleet. Upgrade you to full. Now I only have one more trade fleet to upgrade. Cool, our transport fleet here has been finished. Let's have you seize this colony. '87 aggressive expansion. Not too much of a bad deal here. Make it a trade company, and then we will... They make cloves. Let's try to get a colonist here before it's done. 95 a year. There's a chance we can get a colonist in there before we have any issues. Alright, I'm going to land this guy in Africa. Or Australia. I keep making that friggin' mistake. It's so sad. Okay. What are we looking at? We're looking at French Columbia being here, being a nuisance, and disrupting my good time. Other than that, we're all looking good. Maybe I can actually hold a 40k stack on this border, or is it all just bad development? It is all bad development. That's the downside of being... Oh, there's a... Okay. We're gonna have to abandon ship here and bring our full armies out of the region. The French brought their whole army. Group these together. Let's see if there's a better general I can assign here. Currently have a 2-2-3. 2-6-1 is just better, I think. He doesn't have a trait, which is fine. We somehow have better manpower and morale than the Spanish do, despite them having their ideas and traditions. So winning this handedly. Most of our war scores from taking war score, which is not the way we want it to be. Are we taking more damage, or are we doing more damage here? We're taking more damage. This could be a situation where, though we have the same kind of stuff, our just the number of pips our base troops have could be different. I've seen that before with different tech groups, making it harder for us to do good. We also have a ton of people here because I actually for once, drafted up all my admirals. Almost never end up doing that. Okay. I don't think this colonist is going to arrive in time. And that's my flagship. Okay, we can go back to controlling the waves. It also makes me happy that I didn't make a war goal up here, because that would have been rough, trying to fight these guys out. But you do have the entire French army here taking attrition, so that in itself is good. My East Indies trade. Let's go and upgrade you. Let you keep getting our trade value up over there. We have these two Caravel, which can be frigates now. This will be our next trade ship. Where do I want to put those? We've done East Indies. Maybe Coromandel? Yeah, because we're going to have our flag fleet in the Gulf of Aden right now. Someone in Coromandel steer some trade through the Gulf of Aden? Potentially? We do own a lot of the Gulf of Aden. I need to fabricate on Aden itself, but they're allied with El Ottoman, who does not like me. Gotta think about that. Where I want to expand up there. Okay, we can't actually get much value out of this Ethiopia thing. I think we'll do one more Ethiopian claim. Let's pull back from Kitara. It's time for us to do our war with our vassal down here, down under. They're gonna kick my transport fleet out. Split the armies up so they can reach in and not be too clogged. We have our reinforcements marching through Africa on their way. It's gonna take them damn near a year to get there. Surprised that France has such a small army. I thought they would have more by this point. Got the Creek taking up all of Florida over here. Peru, and looks like it did not get to change its religion. Cool. That is fine. We'll just go ahead and reassign our guy back to Lala. Brig down here. Do I need to cut back what I'm going to take in this war? Or do I just sit on it? I mean, I'm not losing anything being in this, right? There's no direct downside to me. Here's a question. Am I ever going to be able to evoke something from this? Declare a war here. That'll be a quick one. Alright, let's take our African transport and get them back over to Africa. There is a trade fleet here, the Armada Real. That could be a real problem for some of our trade ships. Blockading my ports. Don't like that. Wait one more tick here, and then we'll just island hop our way back back over where we want to go. Sail down the coast. How's our military idea group looking? It's coming along. That 5% discipline would really help here. We'll take our local trade power. Is this actually burning through their manpower reserves, or are they growing? Let's take a look there at that and kind of see. France has 96k manpower. We'll wait for a month tick here. We are taking 4.3% attrition. And with the tick, let's also go to speed 4, because speed 3 is too slow for me. You actually gain. Wait. 1.602? No, you lose. You lost 1,000 manpower. But that's going to take a decade and a half for you to actually get out of this war at that speed. Which is not what we want. But our 240k armies are almost here, meaning we can actually do something about this. The Austrians have arrived. They have even less manpower reserves, but even more men. I think we'll let them do their little siege stuff here. Block that off. That's not the war goal. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It's nice to have, but oh well. If we don't, I could still take all of this land in our peace deal. Does mean my vassal's in for a rough way. But it is what it is. This will be my last claim on Ethiopia. We'll go ahead and grab this. Go back there. Let's go do something about this Armada Real. Where are you going? You arrive in the Mascarene. Let's go engage. Oh, looks like someone finally got access through here. Alright, we're off to a big battle. See how this goes. Should be a dead army. Navy. There's a battle. Almost missed this because I was looking at my fleet here. We're gonna just put you back into port. And we're gonna delete this carrot here. Worth the march, that's not gonna happen. Back here. Well, we found the might of this alliance chain, and it's because they were able to march through all of this. Which isn't too surprising, considering there's only, what, 2 nations you gotta get access through? But it is surprising that they actually marched the whole way down. But this should be fine. We can wear them down. We will win the war of attrition. One way or the other. Put some army here. We're about to hit our cap on admin points, so we're going to do some dev here, which is always a good sign when you can still improve your nation while at war. We have more money than we know what to do with. Time to upgrade my military advisor. Paying a ton of money from this. Or costing us a ton of money, I should say. Kulundwe, Kitara. Where else do I want claims on right now? I'm gonna keep doing claims on Send while I have free time. Hopefully this time the Ottomans won't raise a stink about it. So they are going to be taking a ton of losses from attrition here, which makes it worthwhile in a way. Because France is already down to 88. Austria's lost 20k manpower since they marched their army down here. We do not offer good respite here to our invaders. Where did that rebel pop up? Somewhere has a rebel. We gotta find out where. I heard that sound. Don't see any hostile sieges. What the hell? I'm not just like imagining things, right? I heard the rebel pop sound. Huh. Oh well. Where's my fleet here? East Indies transport. Now let's go and snipe some more fleets. Where are our Spanish friends? This is a lot of micromanaging because Spain is doing AI shenanigans. We're going to put you on hunt enemy fleets, and we're going to do it in West African Sea. Any damage I want you to repair, because I'd much rather keep my boats alive. Oh, it was, Dahomey had some rebels. They were handled. Is that Naples? You have a 30,000 strong army. That's impressive. Okay, what do I want to do now in terms of my money? Manufactories, that's what we were going to do. So we want to build one for sure right in here, right? Because you have 30 dev and you border one province. Okay. You're close to being a second manufacturing target. For sure we want to do a manufacturer here. We'll have to see like what else gets us money, right? These don't count because I don't actually have it, like Ambon. Makes us a ton of money, but we want to... This is all about the institution right now, is why we're doing this. You border 215 dev provinces, so I could do something here with a manufactory, or I could do... Well, you can't build one in a gold mine, but you're a target for manufactory spawning. All of these are targets for manufactory spawning, so I should try to get some built in these provinces. It will do us good. Zambezi, you say? Does that have to be my capital node? Or can I still spawn it even though my capital node is not the highest development one? I will move my capital to Cape if it makes me spawn global trade. I'm always concerned about that, because even though we're the highest value trade, if we don't spawn global trade, I will throw a fit. 72 is the highest still, right? Yeah. I'll have to do some research into that off camera to make sure that's just like a weird thing it shows based on your capital, even though you can spawn it. Ooh, center trade level. That's what we need to do. Level 2 or 3. Okay, so once we get out of this, we're going to upgrade this center of trade. We're going to power level that thing to level 3. Lamba, livestock. Let's check our colonies. They're all looking good. And we are at an impasse, where I don't care to actually march on any of these guys because they outnumber us greatly. And they won't march into my 40k stack I have sitting here. This should be enough for us, right? Like, I don't think I want any more here. Spain will join the coalition if I take these lands. Bunny. What if I just grabbed all of this stuff? Not a colony. That is a colony. Definitely going to seize that, so I'm not going to worry too much. I still want all this land, but I would sacrifice the North African lands if I could just get the control of the islands here. Alright, now that I see they have this colony here, we are going to take our boats and do something about that. Good news is also that as these guys' enthusiasm goes down, based on the attrition they're taking, I can peacefully remove them one at a time. And when it's just Spain, I'm really not worried because I have 80k troops chilling here. Amba. We'll take the base tax. Alright, manufactories. We're gonna build... really plot these out here. That's a possible manufacturing one. You're also possible for manufactories, but we need to dev you a little bit more. Manufacturing. And let's just look at what we can do based on our income. Ambon for 1.12 ducats a month is actually insane. All of these Ivory Coast ones, we're going to just build them because it'll pay off itself pretty fast. So it's like in 100 years you'd make 120 ducats. Well, is that true? 10 years you make 120. Yeah, every 10 years you make 120 because every year you make 12 ducats. So 100 years you make, add a 0 to that, 1,200 ducats. So in 100 years it pays off itself, and we have longer than that to go in the game, so we do make a return off of that. I can't take any fights here because they have, what's that, 150k? 160k? Somewhere in there. Worth the troops just chilling over here. I should look for other wars I can do. Do my vassals have any claims, or are you not active here? Bali, you got any more claims for me? You do not. So I'm getting tired of these Spanish colonies appearing in my my lands. I shouldn't be though, because they're just more stuff I can conquer. You still want this stuff. I don't think I'm going to stop getting any colonies over here, but I will at least trade, get rid of their pirating potential. It's very frustrating whenever they were pirating everything over here. And it will help when these guys get out of our war. Don't want to pull back my troops because that'll give them a chance to attack, but I do want to do something about our Ethiopian. What is this coalition that we have against us? You're about to leave. They don't like that I have a season colonies over here. Oh. Let's go and get our navy to handle that. There's a crusade against us. Can't say I'm surprised, but I'm a little disappointed. In the Pope, man. Okay. Do I build some forts, or do I keep just hammering in the manpower and money angle? We'll do some manpower bonuses. All of these will give 250, which is right around the level that we're gonna sit at for our app here. Lala's gonna be done soon. Let's go ahead and get Bimba done. And Sumba, we have a free colonist, apparently. Well, I'll send one over here. Into West Timor. I think that actually means we're still short one colony here. We'll go ahead and go for 10 dev right here. Congo, what do you got for me in terms of good provinces to get a claim on? 11 dev, we need 31. Oh, people marching away here. Maybe the unrest. Alright, we're about to start piecing out everyone else who's not Spain in this. Which means we won't get this French land, but that's fine. Much rather get them out and cause some trouble in paradise for our European friends. In fact, we can do manpower recovery here and land attrition. Oh, looks like we have another war here. The Protestant League has fired. And all of your armies are in Africa. You don't say here. Does that mean you're all leaving? Let's take a fight and see. Well, Austria can get out of the war, for sure. You don't give us anything here. I'm going to take a fight here that's not strictly necessary. Oh, their branch is marching away. Or I guess not. Decided to stay. The Ottomans didn't get involved in this? That's a shame. Normally a League war would mean a nice Ottoman bloodbath here. This will be a good war for me. This means we can do our fight against Portugal. You know, it might actually be worth it to take some land here. Raids us towards Ivory Coast, which doesn't necessarily do us too much here. Our monopolies are renewing. Congo has joined the coalition against me. I want these guys over here to leave. There's our monopolies renewed. France will peace out. Naples is soon to peace out. I'm fine with both of them leaving. Cool. This should be enough for us to get everything we want done here. So again, we're going to put this development in the Ivory and Jim's provinces. And some cows. Yeah, the question is, how long do I actually want to drag this out? I think now we do actually want to take this African land and just gatekeep access to our continent. At least to the sub-Saharan portions. We're still back at 52%, which does not surprise me one bit. And we're still back on not accepting. Let's go and help the homies. Also, I need to get our access again here. Please allow me to walk through your lands. Is this fort the one that's blocking me? I bet you it is. I bet you I actually already had access, and now I'm paying an extra monarch point for no fucking reason. Alright, manufactories. We want to get some more manufactories in all of these ivory-producing lands, which we are already building there. I want to build one here. Definitely should probably be using development map mode, or development cost reduction stuff. Alright, we'll build in all of these ones that are in the 99 range and practically 1 ducat. Things below that, you get a shitty return on investment, but everything above that is worth it, especially considering that building those gives us 2 base production in all those provinces, which is very good. Give me a claim on this thing. Send. We still have claims on you. These are going to expire soon, though. 93. We'll have to do this war eventually. Hopefully when the Ottomans are already at war with somebody, I can deal with send. That your whole army. That is your whole army. We don't want to sit our whole army. Rather not fight Naples, since they'll get pieced out soon. I don't think they got called into the League War. Something tells me that. No, you did. Why did you decide to keep your army here, though? Does not make any sense to me. Alright, let's look at our trade regions here. I need to remember to add everything I can to this charter. This is all charter. Wish there was like a nice button. In fact, there might actually be a nice button that could do this all for me here. Where's the minimum autonomy and territories one? That's the one we want to build everywhere. Supply limit. Let's build that. We'll keep building up that one. We have so much money now, I don't know what to do with it. So, those trade company investments will be good. The minimum autonomy one, I think I'm going to spam that everywhere. Pahang! Wow. Little uppity now, aren't ya? After I fed you some provinces. Let's improve with our own subjects here. I'm missing the opportunity to do this. It immediately goes to the subject that... Well, I guess it's a valid one to do. We are a little bit uppity. And self-assured about themselves. Naples will be removing themselves from contention here soon. Take the diplomats. Still at 1 here. We got our siege done. Only 7% here. Need to get another colony over here. Go to Palu. Unite our little region over here. We'll take the professionalism. In fact, how is our professionalism looking? Oh, we just hit 60. That's handy. What's our situation here looking? Definitely gonna do a Diplo idea group next. Naples can get out of the war, and we will get them out of the war. And with that, we're going to start marching on Spain. Okay. Venice, out. Be gone. Be gone. I'm done with ye. With one more province we can actually fabricate a claim on Sind. Might as well do that. Treasure fleets. Anything over 10 is worth it, in my opinion, on these. These ones we want to finish off everything that's over 250. Back to our 5 colony normal ways. Let's go back to hunting enemy fleets. Actually, I think at this point we can just have each protectorate. They're not going to be doing any naval stuff here. And I'm going to actually cut this extra galley we had that I upgraded here. We'll put this half in... What's it? Cape. We'll take the actual flagship itself and put it back in the Gulf of Aden. Get some of our trade back here. You got another claim. That's good. You have alliances with the other guys down here? Okay, they're gonna die. Ah, here's what I'm gonna do. While I'm sitting here doing not much, we're gonna fabricate a claim in that colonial region and feed that to our vassal as well. "87 reasons." I guess we march up here. Let's give it a go. This is a mountain fort. I seriously doubt we're gonna be able to take it if Spain marshals half their army. We'll give it a go. I have manpower to spare. And you should be occupied up in here. There should be no way you're friends with both these guys. Like, Austria should hate you because you've, like, imperial land, right? Like, that's still the empire, right? Yeah, it's all still the empire. France should hate you because you border them and you have French land. If I break your alliances with these guys, will you get them back? I'm curious. It's an unholy, like, alliance chain you have going on here. Put you right next to this guy. Good thing I accidentally left 20k down here. Ooh, we'll just sit in the Ivory Coast then. Don't necessarily need to occupy all that land to actually profit down there. We're going to confirm this to our 30k fleet. Don't know where I'm going to actually assign you, but okay. This one will be our home fleet. We have our flag fleet. Should be heading back over there. Good. Just wall those guys off, keep them over there. Oh, look at the homies, they're going. They're going. 10 years. 10 long years until I can hopefully get global trade. We want to end this war before then. Definitely don't want this to go on that long. That'd be kind of bonkers. Now we actually have some traction up here. We can do some stuff. Also means down here, as soon as this Austria dude stops protecting them, we're gonna do some combat with the Portuguese. No, we already have our peace deal for you. It is set in stone, unless you start colonizing more fucking islands over here. Which you have not, thankfully. Can do this war. We'll do this war. Oh, they marched around me. Tricky. Last of the 250s here. I think anything above 1 is what I said. We'll cut down to anything over 2 for that. Set some soft caps here. I kind of don't care about the caps on... We'll do anything 2 or above on this one. Since we do actually want to have more naval force limit. It's the bread and butter of any good colonial empire. Right, and this is where we get repulsed. I don't think we can take on 80k troops. We're gonna try. Alright, I think we peace out here. Something tells me we're not gonna win this fight here. Not in the mountains, and not with the deficit we currently have. Oh, that's Dahomey that's dying. Alright. Let us see what we can negotiate with our Spanish enemies. We'll leave off that one. And we'll leave off this one. Just enough to kick them out of all of these regions, which is what I wanted. Roundabout way of getting there, but we've actually gotten out of that. Good. Get my armies back, and do I leave a 20k up in Dahomey to try to actually do some stuff here? Maybe, it could be worthwhile. Don't want you to unblack flag there. Okay, you're going the way I want you to. Okay. Raulepsiak, Keta, Bone, Lua, Ethiopia. Okay. And just like that, we have so many targets to declare war on, meaning these two guys. But, it's looking good. We've gotten out of that war. We've kicked the Spanish out of this region. We're still in control of the highest value trade node in the world, I believe. Yes. I bet you there's a better map mode to actually see this. Or a ledger option. Let's look at this. Is there a trade? It should be in the economy tab, maybe? Trade. Trade nodes. Total. Cape of Good Hope. Buy a landslide. Who's collecting in this? What? Interesting. Anywho, we now actually occupy the highest trade node in the world. We've taken a victory off of Spain, which is good. They gave us a lot of colonies that we now have to add to our trade companies. But that should not be a problem. These are going to start actually finishing. Good. That's a good stopping point. In the next episode, you'll probably see us trying to unite Australia and New Zealand. We're going to probably kill Congo, Qatar, and Ethiopia. Don't know if we'll kill Ethiopia off all the way. Same with Congo. They might have, yeah. We're going to cut them down to size. And we'll probably continue our peaceful vassalization of a lot of countries here. I think Kalundwe needs to be annexed. And we need to start looking in sub-Saharan Africa. And doing something about the Europeans and the Ottoman. We're going to need to get some military idea groups in somewhere. We just weren't putting up enough of a fight against those guys for me to be happy with that. But that's all for later. For now, we're going to call this one here. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.